Hi YouTube world, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bridget and this is Talk to Bridget. So today I want to talk about your first expenses that you're gonna get as an international student as soon as you get down from the airplane. So if you're wasting any of your time, let's jump right into it. So number one, you're gonna have airport pickup fees. Yes, except if you live in the airport, definitely you need a taxi to take you to wherever you have to go. Now, depending on where you're gonna go, the prices vary, so be sure to at least check that out before you even land. At least just check the distance and have at least $150 ish if you live very far from the airport. If not, at least $100 should be okay for you. So number two, you have to pay advances for your accommodation. I would assume you've actually at least already paid a little bit of an advance before you get to Canada, so you don't get stranded here and have like no place to go. So even if it's like outside of the campus or inside of the campus, you should have at least arranged something like that. Most times you can just ask the owner of the apartment that you rented. Some of them are actually pretty good. They will pick you up from the airport, so that can actually save you airport fees. If the person like lives close by to the airport, he can just pick you up, or you can just pay him, half of what you should pay a regular taxi just to pick you up. So number three, you would be going around, so you need transportation. So generally you would need a metro pass. Now a metro pass, there's one for students and for adults and for seniors. So coming in as an international student, obviously you're not a senior, you are going to be a student. So I think the price right now for that is about $116. So keep that in mind. You probably need to buy that, or you could get a Presto. A Presto is a card that you can load money on, basically. So that is really good if maybe you don't have to leave your house every day. So if you don't have to leave your house every day, that can be quite cheap for you to use and move around, at least until you get into the system and then you figure out which pass is better for you anyway. Now number four, you would need winter clothes. Now this is only if you're coming in the winter semester. If you're coming like in the fall or maybe the spring semester or the summer semester, you don't need that yet. You probably save that money until the winter semester. So I would advise you don't buy any winter jackets from anywhere you're coming from any country whatsoever, because the cold in Canada is quite different. So I would advise, like, you can get like a very thick sweater or something when you get here, then you buy your winter jacket, because the winter jackets here are the ones that are designed specifically for the Canadian weather. Anything else, believe me, it will not work. So number five, you would need phone and connection network. Now when you first get to Canada, most times your apartment should have free Wi-Fi, so you should be able to communicate with the people back home and tell them, oh, I'm okay, I'm fine, I landed well, I'm not dead. So you should be able to tell them that, but then you need to be able to call maybe your friends or whoever you need to call right here. So you can go to any of the network carriers. We have a lot of them. We have, we have Fido, we have Kudo, we have Rogers, like a whole host of them. So there are two ways you can actually do this. You can bring your phone from back home, wherever that is, and I would advise, if you're bringing any phone, probably just come with an iPhone or a Samsung-ish, yes, or maybe a Sony phone, because anything else will probably not work properly here. When I got here, I actually came with a Technophone. People from Nigeria would understand that. The Technophone was fine. It actually worked with the SIM card from here, but the minute it just had a little bit of a problem, it fell, and then the sensitivity of the phone was bad. I wanted to repair it, and I noticed no one knew what a Technophone was in Canada, so I could not repair it, so I had to get another phone. So I would advise, if you want to come with your own phone, those brands are the best. If not, you can just come here and get a phone and pay over the course of 2 years, or maybe you can pay up front, anyhow you want to do it. They have all types of plans for all of that. Number six, Groceries, yes, you have to keep in mind that you have to eat too, so you should have a little bit of money at least set aside for your groceries. And try not to eat out too much. It drains you. Believe me, I have wasted a lot of money eating out before, so I have that experience in my mind, and I don't want to think about all the money I wasted at that point in time. So these are like the basic things I think you would need to spend money on, like your expenses, at least the first time that you get to Canada. If there's anything else that I missed in this list, please put them in the description box below. Someone would need to know what that is, you know, at least to prepare well. Just make sure you have at least, you know, enough as pocket money when you come here, because expenses could come up anytime and you don't know. So if you liked this video, please push the like button. Like I said, if you have any topics that you want me to talk about, just put that in the description, in the comment box also. I will look at all of that and I will read that also. So until next week, guys, bye.